What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Diablo 3 Season 5 today. Witch Doctor. Just gonna do a couple normal riffs, see if I can get anything awesome. Like fighting this blood thief is of course awesome. Now, I'm not sure if I uploaded it or not, I'll be honest with you here. I recorded one before this where I did a level 65 Greater Rift, which is the highest I've done solo. Unfortunately, because this is a new computer, which I had mentioned in the other video, settings weren't right, and it got to a point, ow, my skin. It got where, I watched the video over, usually watch the videos before I post them real quick, parts of them, I do clips, just to make sure sound's working and whatnot. The game sound was way higher than the actual sound, or than my voice. Sorry, I get sidetracked thinking about what I'm doing in the game. So the voice volume was much lower than the game sound, and I think I rectified that with this episode. You really couldn't, I couldn't hear myself. And I even did test videos, I did a couple things. The only problem is during those tests I didn't go into like a rift or something and fight. I just was in town, making sure sound was good, casted spells and such, just to make sure everything sounded alright, which it did in town. And then when I left town, of course, and got into the old dungeon, nothing sounded good. Well, the game sounded great, but let me just use Piranhados to get through that door. Thanks, game. Anyways, back in this here. Honestly, I probably did upload that video, and I apologize for the bad sound quality. But like I said, I think I got that all fixed up now. So I'm definitely gonna have to do a bit of sound testing as far as other games go, and that's okay. It's not going to be necessarily not everything's going to be perfect the first video or whatever, but I think I'll be able to adjust it reasonably. I'll know what sounds are really loud after a recording or two, and I'll be able to figure out what I need to turn down or up. And with that said, how you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic. As I did mention, this is still a new computer and we're still working out some kinks, but I think we pretty much got that straightened out, at least for Diablo. So here we are, killing some demons, some zombies, some skeletons, some wraiths, some you name it, we're killing it. And mostly we're after some legendaries here. I'm after some legendaries. Sorry, some ancients. I want some ancients of everything I'm wearing now. And I just want to keep the Helltooth set alive, I really like this set. I really like the damage it puts out. I know that Legacy of Nightmares is supposed to do more, but whatever. I'm not here to be the best. I'm here to have fun, play the game how I want to play it. That's why I played a Thorn Crusader for a while. I really liked the Thorn Crusader. Then I made this old Witch Doctor to see how fast I could level, and here we are. And that's it. I mean, really, that's it. Here we are. Just playing the game as I want to play it. And I hope you guys are okay with that. I mean, I suppose that even if you guys weren't okay with that, there's not too much, maybe next season I can try to actually get somewhere, but that involves a lot of work, and then you actually start worrying about getting stuff done, and you start stressing out about playing a game. And I'm just here to have fun. I think I'm alright at Diablo. Could always be, could be better, but I think I do alright for myself. So, let's see here. Now that we've got the computer issues talked about and such, what else is going on? Recently, anything? I mean, not really. I bought this computer. That's the most exciting thing ever. I've been playing some Legacy and Magic the Gathering, which is a lot of fun. If you don't know, Legacy is... If you don't know what Magic the Gathering is, it's a card game. If you don't know what Legacy is, it's a format where you get to use cards from basically any set. There's a banned list, so you don't get to use every card ever. But you don't get to use every card ever except for just casually playing with your friends. So, there is that. But anyways, been playing Legacy. Played a couple different things. Played, my store's really weird. I'll throw that out there. Basically, it's not a real Legacy tournament. Real Legacy tournament, I would be playing. Did you see that? Did I just teleport backwards? That was fucking weird. At a real Legacy tournament, I would be playing Bug Delver. If you don't know what that is, it's just a deck. Not really worth going into the details. If you don't know what Magic is. If you do know what Magic is, then you probably at least know a little bit about Legacy. And if you don't know anything about Legacy, you at least know where to look up like deck lists and stuff, I assume. So, not that I want you to go look up a deck list, but I also don't want to list every card in the deck. But anyways, it's Legacy deck, and that's really all there's to say about it. That's what I would be playing if it was a real Legacy tournament. However, my store is not a real Legacy tournament. It's usually just 8 of us. It's Friday Night Magic at the store. It's usually just 8 of us, and we play a bunch of stupid stuff. The first week I played Illusions Donate. I wonder if they're ancient. The second week I played... I played Dredge. Now, Dredge is a decent, excuse me, Legacy deck, but it's not really that good anymore. I still like it. It's still fun. The third week I played my friend's, which is Blue-Red Delver, which, surprisingly enough, was pretty good. I mean, nothing wrong with it. It was good. And this last week, the last week I played Legacy Mill, Blue-Black Mill, which is my own deck, my own creation. And while I really like the deck, it's really not that good, but it's a lot of fun to play. So we just have fun, mostly. See who can come up with what, and just have fun. I mean, and there's no reason that you can't play a real competitive deck there. People, we wouldn't care that much. But I would say that it would spoil it a little bit. So we try not to play super competitive decks. Next week I am debating on playing some sort of Bug or Jund deck. I might just play Bug Delver next week. I really want to play Lily. I might actually just play like Discard next week. You know what I mean? Like forget Bug. I'm just gonna play Discard next week with Liliana and Smallpox and Thoughtseize, Hymn to Torok, maybe a Dark Ritual, Curse Scroll, maybe? The Rack? Oh, this sounds good to me. Kill people with the Rack? That sounds good. I'd have to kill people with something else. I could just play the old Pox deck that played, Curse Scroll and Nether Spirit. Could do that. That might be interesting. I mean, to be fair, getting a fuck ton of legendaries this run. But yeah, I might play some Discard. What else might I play? Fuck, that hurt. I might also play my old... Yeah, that's what I'm playing, actually, now that I think about it. I'm gonna play my old Dark Depths deck. When Vampire Hexmage was released, I bought up all the Dark Depths that I could find. Which was 2. And then I ordered 2 online. But anyways, so I ordered them. And I put together a Vampire Hexmage Dark Depths deck. And it was fantastic. I had a lot of fun with it. So maybe I'll play that. I know that there's like Jund lists and other lists that have that combo in them. They play Thespian Stage, that's the one I'm looking for. So, the combo with Thespian Stage is you copy, I mean it's pretty straightforward, you just copy Dark Depths with Thespian Stage, and because Thespian Stage was already in play, it doesn't get counters added to it, so it becomes Dark Depths, and then it has no counters on it, so you sacrifice it and you get your token. So that's a good one. So there's that. I might play a couple Thespian Stage in the deck. See, I used to play Living Wish in my version of the deck. So I'd put 1 Hexmage, 1 Dark Depths on the board. And I'll probably still do that. I mean, why not, you know? Goddamn boggets. But yeah, I'll probably still do that. I have no reason not to. Whew, brewing. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. Also, fucking Eternal Masters was announced, and the price of old cards on the reserve list went through the roof. So if you guys are interested in playing Legacy or something and you have the money, I really think now is the time to buy cards on the reserve list. You can also, you know, you can play Legacy without cards on the reserve list. Like, you can just play with shock lands instead of real dual lands. That's a real thing. It's not going to change that much. People, you know, are like, oh god, I can't play with shocks. Yeah, you can. Usually in Legacy, if someone's going to kill you, they're just going to kill you. So, you can play with shocks. And I suggest playing with them. If you can't afford the old dual lands. The Rift guardian has arrived. But I mean that's it really. That's gonna do it for this, I guess. Make sure I didn't pick up something junky here. I have no idea what that is. No, looks like I didn't pick up anything junky, so let's head back to town. Yeah, play some Legacy. Play some Shocks in your Legacy deck. It's gonna do the same thing. You're gonna be able to fetch them. You can get Onslaught fetches real cheap because they reprinted in cons, so they're cheap right now. It's possible to get into Legacy with mana base. With a modern mana base, if you will. Impale. Oh, that's the Impale dagger. Oh, good. Another furnace. Sorry for that yawn, guys. Not completely awake yet, to be honest with you. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. That's going to do it for us here. Those are, of course, aren't ancient. But that's going to do us for us here. Hope you enjoyed. And next time, probably do a couple more riffs. We'll probably just keep grinding out riffs and stuff. So hope to see you then. And thanks for watching.